Hey guys, welcome back, it's Burgas here. In this video, I'm going to talk about the artifact setup I'm going to use for the next season. We're going to use Anti-bastion artifact setup and we're going to use open field setup. This is purely for the mages. And in artifact anti-bastion setup, I'm going to share with you one trick that completely changed my gameplay, especially for artifacts that are single target, like Infernal Flame or Mirage Orb. With these two setups, if you're a mage main, you're not going to have any issue with the Bastions. And still, Bastions is one of the main mechanics in Call of Dragons. That's why I think a lot for anti-bastion mechanic, and I'm going to share it in this video, especially for the trick. Watch out for the trick, it's a game changer. First of all, let's start with the artifacts I'm going to use next season, or basically current season to be fair. Since mage mains are getting class merits, let's be honest, so we're needing something to boost that merit count. We need something to fill the enemy hospital way more faster. We're not looking to be a tanks there. So I'm going to pick all of the suit artifacts. This is for the setup where I run 4 mages and 1 infantry. If I run 5 mages, this is going to be anti-bastion artifact setup. So for the four mages is going to be Phoenix Eye on the first place. After this is going to be Mirage Orb, Dragon's Fate on the third place, and finally is going to be Infernal Flame. This is the Assault artifacts, which is doing crazy amount of damage. And it's artifacts that is worth leveling up, because for example Breath of Gigantis, you get the value from the level 1. Thunder Elegy, also you get the value from the level 1. But to get the full very nice value from the Assault artifacts, you just have to invest them. This is an example with the Mirage Orb, is 3000 starting and can go to 6000. Also the second damage is doing can go from 1k to 2k. I think this is the artifacts with the first priority for any troop. Maybe exception is actually infantry, but with infantry the mechanics are a little more different. Now let's place each of the artifacts on the specific heroes. First of all, Phoenix Eye is going to go to Thunderlin. After this, Mirage Orb is going to be with Bertrand Stoker. Dragon Fate, obviously there is just one best hero for this artifact, and this is Yun Ming. And finally, Infernal Flame, well, this artifact is built for Lilia. This is purely Lilia artifact. Each of these artifacts is going to bring you tons of merit if you execute it the correct way. Now let's jump over anti-bastion artifact setup. For anti-bastion artifact setup, there is other 5 artifacts. I want to point out 5. So if you are fighting against Bastion, you definitely want to bring something like 5 mages. The artifacts there is going to be Mirage Orb, is going to be Dragon's Fate, is going to be Infernal Flame, Thunder Elegy, and also the Magic Bomb. This is anti-bastion setup for the mages. And having enough players who is copying this build, you're going to prevent the Bastion getting any reinforcements for a very long time. Or at least you're going to stop decent percentage from the reinforcements in this Bastion. Now it's time for this trick that I promised at the beginning of this video, and this is the execution of the artifacts. Now the majority of the players are playing with zoom out. You're just seeing your troops like this. And here is the tricky part. If you decide to execute an artifact that is built around the circle, so basically in this circle the artifact is doing damage, the camera is going to zoom in. Very important. If you manually click this artifact, the camera is going to zoom in again. But if you're pressing the buttons, you're going to see, like for example, for Thunderlin, the Magic Bomb is request R, A for Dragon Fate, W for Infernal Flame. You're going to see what is the difference and how you can stop the legions without even getting this zoom in, because let's be honest, I mean, playing in the field and you decide to execute your artifact manually and the camera zoom in, your eyes is just going to get distracted just from the zoom in same time, since it's a big chaos when you zoom in. When you zoom out, your eyes have to adapt again. It's very not good way of playing. It just didn't feel comfortable doing that. So let's fix this thing. I have 3 legions right now, with the magic bomb, with the dragon fate, and with the infernal flame. This thing here is, let's say, the infantry that we're looking. First of all, I'm going to show you the difference between the artifacts by going manually clicking on this artifact, or not exactly manually, but using the buttons. So as you can see, of the artifacts, there is no auto cast on these artifacts. I have to trigger them manually. So I'm going to zoom out and I'm going to start with Yu Ming hitting this mob right here and slowly building this rage for the Dragon Fate. Since I put less troops, I know the mob is going to survive. And right now, I'm going to try to execute this artifact, and as you can see, I have to click somewhere to actually execute this artifact. And if I put it here, as you can see, it's not even going to hit the mob. This is the difference between single target artifacts and multiple target or area of effect artifacts. Okay, we're having our Thunderlin right here, and we're going to try to prevent this infantry that is level 33, this Mage Legion, that it should be infantry, from getting inside the Bastions. So I'm going to move my Yu Ming and Lilia far away, and I'm going to start attacking with my Thunderlin, slowly to build this rage. For the magic bomb, you have to click 2 times. Very fast 2 times, and everything is going to be fine with the magic bomb. Very important. Okay, we're ready. Let's go. 2 times. Okay, immediately applying. Yeah, there is a zoom, but you're not having circle in your hands. That is going to be, you know, moving the circle with your mouse. There is not that much distractions by doing that. I really don't understand why the game actually make it like this. For example, if I test Lilia, I'm going to put Thunderlin a little far away, and I'm attacking this mob, there's not going to be zoom in, which, you know, sometimes with the magic bomb, I don't get zoom in. I tested like 20 times, there was no zoom in, and right now Lilia is ready. I'm going to just press W 1 time, and you're going to see the artifact is executed, is hitting the mob right now, which, you know, is a little strange. Sometimes with the magic bomb it can give you zoom in, sometimes it's going to immediately get executed. But at the end of the day, this is the Anti-bastion Mage setup in point of artifacts, and having more people on the battlefield with this Mage setup is really going to make hard for the enemy to reinforce these bastions, especially when your magic bomb are sitting on cooldown, is full with rage, is ready to be executed. Somebody show up, you can stop it. And for the seconds that the legion is going to be outside, is going to be enough so you can do crazy amount of damage on this legion or directly eliminate this legion. So for the Mage Anti-bastion setup, I'm going to say again the artifacts is Mirage Orb, is Dragon Fate, is Infernal Flame. This is your damaging artifacts that you just have to do some damage on the battlefield. For the control part, you're needing Thunder Elegy. Definitely don't put it on manual execution, I think, and the other artifact is going to be Magic Bomb that needs to be manually executed from you. So I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Don't forget to hit 1 like if you get value and you're ready to stop the reinforcements of the Bastion. Also subscribe if you're new to this channel. If you're an old viewer, you know what to do, it's free. I wish you a great day and see you in the next video.